everyone for some more of my Arsenal Relegation Rebuild challenge for FIFA 21. I do apologize for the lack of uploads in this series for the last couple days. I just got real busy and I really haven't had an opportunity to really do any more on this series. But I do plan not only to have an episode today, but I also plan on having an episode tomorrow, which tomorrow's episode should be the Season 2 finale. But for those of you that missed the last episode, we did do some transfer business. So, without further ado, let me take you to that real quick. I ended up buying Marco Reus from Dortmund. Even though he's 32 years of age, I do think he's going to help me out. He is still 83 rated. I bought him for 20 million euros. And Nketiah, a bit of a controversial move here, but I ended up selling him to Hertha Berlin for 30 million euros. Nadia Mamiri wanted out of the club, so I decided to send him to Mönchengladbach for 17 million euros. Julian Draxler, I sold him to Newcastle for, in my opinion, a bargain price of 5 million. Though he is 75 rated, so I guess that really isn't a bargain for if I. It still could be, especially a player like Julian Draxler. Iliev, he's gone to Ipswich on a pre-contract. And that's all the transfer business I did in the last video, in case you guys missed it. And also, in terms of the league table, we are currently second. We are 6 points behind Liverpool, which, at the beginning of the last episode, we were 3 points ahead of them. So we dropped, or should I say, Liverpool made up a 9-point swing. As you can see, we are 4 points ahead in third and fourth place, Spurs and Man City, and we are 5 ahead of fifth place Manchester City. As we tried, hopefully, to get and qualify for the Champions League next season. You can see the bottom of the table. Nottingham Forest, Watford, and Crystal Palace is in pretty big strife right now. But without further ado, hopefully you guys are having a good day today. I want to get as much done in the next 28 minutes or so as I possibly can. I'm still waiting on Tovan to get fit. That way I can put him in. As a matter of fact, that might be the news right there. Egypt wants me to be their manager. I'm going to have to say no thanks to that. Boateng is okay to play. Which, I'm not even going to entertain that for the time being. Wages. FA Cup Round 5, which is a round of 16. We got Manchester City again. So we drew against them in the quarterfinals of the Carabao Cup. And we drew against them again in the FA Cup. We just cannot escape Manchester City. Jerome Boateng is ready to return from injury, though we're not ready for that yet. We're going to go ahead and deal with Smith Rowe's contract situation here real quick. Hey there, Recorderometer. Where is Smith Rowe at? There he is. Wants a considerable increase. I'll give him a squad rotation. It's a heck of a lot better than Future Star. But anyway, we're gonna get into this away game here against Fulham. I'm not gonna waste any more time. Wijnaldum is still at my center back up until Boateng gets better, and we only get a 1-1 draw. Mitrovic gets the equalizer after Aguero opens up the scoring, so we drop more points, which is bad news for us. We're still in second, but our cushion is now down to 2, which is not ideal. Okay, who can I train? Oh, Martinelli. I should train him a little bit more. I did recall him from loan, which Smith Rowe's grown to 75, which is awesome. I recalled Martinelli and also recalled Edward. Because I end up selling Amiri, Draxler, and then Nketiah. Yedlin's back from his suspension, so he can go back in the starting 11. Kind of want to go about this quickly, if I can. Okay, Smith Rowe has accepted his contract, which To go from squad rotation player from future star, I think that's a pretty good deal. He would have been very unwise not to take that. And also, considering I bumped up his wages from 8,000 to 40,000. I don't know, if I was a player his age and my manager offered me that, I wouldn't refuse it. Austria wants me to be the manager. Austria can go look somewhere else. I wonder if Boateng's back from injury yet. Yes, he is. Good. So I can put Vidonum back up to a spot as center mid. Kakure can go in there. Put Larsenor in there. Because I do want him to be my starting goalkeeper. I don't want to completely shut him out. Liverpool, Manchester City have overtaken us in second, though we do have a game in hand. Florian Thauvin is getting ready to come back. Home game against Crystal Palace. We dropped points against this team early in the season. We ended up with a 1-1 draw. We get a 2-0 win, but Tierney is hurt. Isco and Edward get goals for us. I'm almost dreading to see how long he's going to be out for. 7 days, that's not too bad. Gautier Larsenor is happy about the game time he's getting. Though he is, I am rotating between him and Rui Patricio. Yeah, I want to get as much done. I'm not sure when exactly on the calendar I'm going to stop at, but wherever I'm at around the half-hour mark of this video is where I'm going to stop. And February is a short month, so... Okay, away game against Everton. I want all my big boys up here. I mean, I'm going to obviously be without Tierney, which is less than ideal. Patricio can go in there. Okay. Okay, that looks pretty good. I'm not having a good feeling about this game. Nope, I kind of thought not. And it's a 2-2 draw, which James Rodriguez gets the equalizer through a penalty in the 83rd minute, which is less than ideal. Buendia and Isco score for us. And we keep on dropping points, which is not good. Okay, I'm going to put out my second team here against Manchester City. This is pretty much a throwaway game, if I'm being honest. Let's see who I can put in there. Tauvin's back from injury, but I don't think I want to risk him. Isco can go in there. Okay, that team's looking pretty good. Yeah, I don't care. Watch, I won't care about the FA Cup and we'll end up beating Manchester City. I'll tell you what, I'm going to say this right now. At the half-hour mark, if we're outside of the top 4 in the Premier League, I'm just going to start the next video by just quick simming through the calendar due to the end of the season stats and whatnot, because I'm not liking how much we're dropping points. And it's the first of the month. We're bound to lose somebody. And we don't, which is shocking. Put our very rotated squad up here against Manchester City. And we get absolutely smacked by them, which, like I said, not really... We already reached our cup objective at the beginning of the season, so I'm not too worried about losing there. But, let's see. Thauvin can go back up. Saka is up to an 80, which is awesome to see. Mavropanos is out through suspension. Wijnaldum grew to an 88, which is awesome to see. Okay, where are we? We are still second, but we have one more game over Manchester City, Spurs, and Manchester United. It's nice to see other teams are dropping points besides us. I mean, we can't depend on other teams in order for us to get in the championship. We need to start picking up points. And a good place to start here is against Nottingham Forest, which that is an enticing offer from Belgium, but I'm not taking in any international jobs. Now, if we drop points against Nottingham Forest, we really do not deserve Champions League football. I was gonna say, Aguero and Edward with goals. Not as comfortable as what I would like, but yeah, at least we got 3 points out. If we failed to win that one, I was really gonna start getting concerned. I mean, no disrespect to Nottingham Forest, but if you get a relegation battler that you're playing against and you're going for Champions League football, those are games that you're gonna need to win. Mavropanos is out, back from suspension. Kind of want to rotate a little bit here, as we're already halfway through March. And if I'm not mistaken, we have about 10 games left in the Premier League. Oh, we got a North London derby ahead. Yeah, actually, we got 9 games left. We're 5 points behind Liverpool. We are 8 points ahead of Spurs. And we are 12 points ahead of... So we're in a very good spot right now. We just can't... We just need to keep our foot on the accelerator and just make sure that we don't drop too many points. As Martinelli grows to 79, Larsenor close to an 85, Smithrow halfway to 76, Buendia about 2/3 of the way to an 82. All those players are going to be on international duty. And that is my absolute best starting 11 up here that I'm going to be playing up against Arsenal. I mean, Tottenham, rather. Hopefully we get some kind of positive result. Though they have a very impressive team themselves. And we get the 1-0 win, a huge win. Edwards scoring in the 73rd minute. Lamella getting a straight red. I wonder what the heck he did. Kind of like in real life. Well, he didn't get a straight red in real life, but he did get a red card after scoring a ridiculous Panenka style goal. You can see we're still 5 points behind Liverpool. I don't think we're going to win the title, unfortunately, but we still maintain our 12-point cushion over Manchester United, though they do have a game in hand. Okay. Interesting to see what Saka's decision is. This might come as a bit of a shock to you, considering that it's been said in the press, but I decided this is the place I want to play my football, and I'll be staying. Good. Good. Actually, I'll wait until everybody comes back from international duty before I rotate. Got another 15 minutes before I end the video. First of the month is approaching, which scares me. Player injured. Oh, jeez. Who got injured? Upamecano is out for 2 weeks, which is less than ideal. Mavropanos wants to discuss his wages, which is not the ideal time. Edward wants to play, which is a big maybe. Okay, away game against Manchester United. This was not a good game for Upamecano to get injured in. But I'm going to have to make do, unfortunately. Kakure can go in there. That's about as good as I really wish Upamecano was in there, but hopefully we could get something against Manchester United. If they end up beating us, they're going to cut the deficit between us and them to 8. So, if we could get at least a draw, I mean, it's not a win, but I don't have a good feeling about this. Nope. And we end up conceding an 8th minute goal by Marcus Rashford. Manchester City has occupied 2nd place. We're 7 points ahead of Tottenham, and we're down to 8 points ahead of 5th place Manchester United. Smith Rowe's complaining about it as well. I mean, he is on the bench. Oh, actually, I don't think he is on the bench. Edward disappointed not to start. Well, life's full of disappointments, unfortunately. Oh, Smith. Oh, okay. Oops. Two-thirds up to an 82, which is awesome. Still got a good bit of time before I end the video. I can get quite a few games done here. Okay, we got, what, 7 games remaining? Away game against Manchester City, a game that, again, I'm not feeling real good about. I don't think Upamecano would be ready yet. Nope. Okay. Keep the same starting 11 that lost against Manchester United. I'm expecting another loss here. I really am. Yep. We keep on hemorrhaging points. Saka got hurt, which is not ideal. Saka's out for 4 months. So that's pretty much his season done and the beginning of next season. Dang. Okay, what's the table look like now? I'm very frightened. Okay, we have a 7-point lead over Manchester United and Spurs. And yeah, we're not gonna win the title. We're 11 points behind Liverpool. It looks like it's between Liverpool and Manchester City, unfortunately. If we didn't get so many injuries, I think we'd be right up there in the title hunt, but unfortunately it's not meant to be. And another tough game against Chelsea. Come on. When's the schedule going to ease up on me? I'm sorry for... And I can't change my starting 11. I can't. Well, Upamecano can... Who's suspended? Oh, Goretzka's suspended. That's great. Upamecano can go in there. Yeah, I can't really do too much because I can't be dropping points. I can't afford to rotate my team too much. I know there's going to be guys that are going to be complaining about game time, but... Okay, we get a 4-1 win over Chelsea, which is awesome. Edward coming off the bench and scoring a bunch of goals. I'm really liking that. Royce and Hudson-Odoi both scored in the 58th minute. I wonder how the heck that works. Royce gets a brace and Aguero gets a goal. Okay, who are... Okay, Diego Jota, 23 goals, Harry Kane with 21, and Raheem Sterling with 19. Okay, we got this game against Burnley here. They're a team that we beat 5-0 early on in the season, but we're going to be traveling the turf more, so I'm expecting a bigger challenge. Though I am going to rotate my team slightly here. Loris Noor can come on for Patricio. Goretzka can come on for Toussaint. Put Buendia on the bench. Goretzka is available. Got about 10 more minutes left. Away game against Burnley. We are still 7 points ahead of Tottenham and Manchester United. Yeah, I am kind of bummed out that we're not in a title race anymore. I mean, we're not mathematically out, but it's pretty much between Liverpool and Manchester City. As you can see, Leon Goretzka coming off a suspension, scoring in the 28th minute. McNeil equalized in the 36th minute, only for Marco Reus to score in the 56th minute. Marco Reus has been putting away the goals since I bought him from Borussia Dortmund. Very happy to see that. Look at the table, because I want to see. I'm thinking we should, depending on what Spurs and Manchester United do, I think we should be able to clinch Champions League football with at least 2 games to spare. Okay, what does it look like? We have a game in hand, which if we win our next game, we can enlarge the gap between us and them to 9 points. And we can cut the deficit between us and Manchester City to 2. But we get this home game against Aston Villa. Probably sim a few more games. Tovan gets hurt yet again. Marco Reus scored early on, I noticed. But a clean sheet, very nice. Tovan scoring, but got injured again. Hopefully it won't be too long of an injury. Which if it is, we are just going to have to adapt, unfortunately, but 5 weeks. I'm going to get all these injury-prone guys like Tovan. I swear I'm going to end up selling them. Why is he so injury-prone? So it means we're going to have our lowest rated players are on the right, Buendia and Yedlin in 81. Everybody else is looking pretty good. Royce dropped to an 82. Upamecano has gone up to an 85. I'm waiting for Goretzka to get his 85 rating back. Actually, I'll rotate Patricio. Do a bit more training. Okay, I gotta look at the table here real quick. We're getting down to the last bit here. Okay, what are we looking at here? The most points that Spurs can get is 77. The most points that Manchester United can get is 77. So that means we only need 1 point out of the remaining 3 games to qualify for the Champions League next season. And it looks like we will be playing a 3rd season with this Arsenal rebuild. We just need 1 more win. Oh, I forgot to talk about Mavropanos about his wage. Oops. We spoke at nothing. Not very happy. Well, I'm not very happy with freaking people coming up with me asking for wages right before games. I'm not appreciating that. If this drops my team, if we end up dropping points against Wolves here, I'm blaming Mavropanos. And he wants a considerable increase. Give him importance. There, get on my face with that. Okay, Patricio. Okay, what do we look? We are at the Molineux against Wolves. All we need is 1 point and we've clinched Champions League. And we get it! Buendia and Aguero score for us. They must have scored early on because I don't see it along the right-hand side. Daniel Podence ended up scoring them early on in the game. And Connor Cody for them, their center back, got 2 yellows. But yeah, Arsenal Football Club are qualified for next season's Champions League, and there will be a Season 3 next season, and we will finally be rid of this club of Mike Ashley as the Singapore investors are going to be ready to put in their bid for the club. So starting next season, we will be under new management. You can see Liverpool 4 points ahead of Manchester City. They just need one more win to clinch the title. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and sim this Liverpool game real quick. Tierney's happy about the game time he's getting. And this is going to be the last game I'm going to sim in this game. I'm just going to go ahead and... Okay, let's see. This code can go in there. There we go. And I'm going to put a rotated squad here because we are 6 points ahead of Spurs and 9 ahead of Manchester United. Ourselves and Manchester United only have 2 games remaining. The most points they can get is 77. They can't catch us. And Spurs, they only got 1 game left to play, which of course is 3 more points to play for. But contract offer accepted. Good for him. Wijnaldum wants to play. If he comes off the bench, fine. If not, that's fine too. But anyway, I'm just going to sim this game. It is at Anfield. Even with a strongest starting 11, that's a tough ask for us. But yeah, we end up getting shellacked 3-0. Diogo Jota, the leading goal scorer in the Premier League, got a brace against us. And Mo Salah got a goal. So... You can see that Liverpool they're going to be the Premier League champions. Manchester City's going to finish 2nd. We are going to be finishing 3rd. Gini Wijnaldum's disappointed not to start. We'll take a look at the Premier League table a little bit more in the next video, but let's just take a look here real quick. Liverpool are going to be the champions. 89 points, 9 points ahead of us, 4 points ahead of Manchester City. And it's going to be a fight between Spurs and Manchester United for that final Champions League spot. Newcastle were getting in 7th. I would kill if they were in 7th in real life. Fulham and West Brom are hanging tough in there, which I'm very happy to see. Leeds surviving comfortably. And, wow, yeah. The relegation battle is pretty much already decided. Although, if that one, I know I said that before, but sometimes there's a bug on FIFA where it looks like teams are all but relegated, but for some reason they're not. But as of right now, Crystal Palace, Watford, and Nottingham Forest will be playing Championship football next season. But as far as us, we are going to be joining Liverpool and Manchester City in the Champions League next year, which ought to be really exciting. Hope you guys are looking forward to that. And the next time I see you guys, we will be finishing off Season 2 of this Arsenal Relegation Rebuild Challenge. I'll sim this last game against Watford. Show the transfer history, or objectives, the league table, all the stats, and squad report and all that good stuff. But hope you guys are looking forward to that, which will be tomorrow, which is the Season 2 finale. Hope you guys are looking forward to that. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys are enjoying the series. I'll be seeing you guys again next time.